What's up, guys? Generic Duelist here. I'm here with my boy Guillermo, who just did what?
I got 14th place at the Seattle Regional, February 22nd.
And what were you playing?
I was playing Pure Blue Eyes featuring Dragon Master Magia.
Ooh, the spice, okay.
They said it couldn't be done, but we did it. We made it happen.
All right. You want to give out any shout-outs before we get into the profile?
So let's start with Clifford Arnhart with Arnhart Family Yard Service. He's the man. He's my mentor, my teacher. He taught me everything I know about blue eyes and playing bricks. And then I want to shout out to Wee. He gave me this mat. That's it. It gave me the luck. We went super far. We had positive energy today. It was a great time. Only one of our opponents sucked. Everyone was really cool. I also want to thank all my friends at my locals. Everyone who tests with me. We got a great crowd here at Docking Bay and Mount Vernon. I'm tired. I want to just get right into this. So let's get going.
Let's start off with the main deck.
So I've got the main deck here in two pieces. So like the non-engine and the engine. So let's start with the engine. So 3 Sage. This is like one of your best starters. In Primate, you'll play 3 of this because it's a great starter along with Barrel. This is just a level 1 light tuner. A lot of the times people won't hit this because they want to wait and like try and hit the Maiden or the True Light just to get it out of rotation. But if you have Maiden, you can just go, okay, search Veiler, search Master.
Yeah, being able to search Veiler is just such a cool thing about the deck.
You can search Veiler twice in your combo and then like end with multiple interactions. You can play low to the ground if the deck needs it. Taking a page out of Primate's book. But it's great because you search Master, Veiler, Maiden. If you open up with Maiden, you just get free searches. It's great. So you play 3 of these, you link off. It's awesome because this one card can sometimes garner 2-3 hand traps from your opponent. Like, oh, they have to Veiler this, they have to Veiler the Spirit. Oh, okay, you still have more gas? Fuck, they're out of 2 cards. We're playing, 3 Maiden. You want to have 3 Maiden. Because if you open this up, like, even if you don't search it, just having this in hand, playing through whatever interactions your opponent has, and then just going Maiden, sometimes is enough because they're like, okay, he doesn't.
Yeah, they use all the hand traps on the Sage and whatever else, and you're like, okay, I have Maiden anyway.
They put you on have it, and you have it. It's crazy. It's cracked. The recurring, a lot of the times they'll try and hit this with Bestials, which doesn't always work out for them in the end. In this build specifically, the way I was playing, I was able to push through so much. Bestials, Ash, Imperm, Veiler, Nib, everything. It was just insane. I had so much fun today. It was a great showing at my first major event with Blue Eyes. I've been practicing this deck for months.
In case you guys didn't know, this guy's the 10-pie master.
I'm the Dragon Master.
Yeah, it really is just the Dragon Master at this point.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Okay. You play the 1 of Master for your combo. So you play in combo. You want to usually add back Sage, but if you have Sage in hand, or you have like a Veiler engrave or something, you can add back Veiler, which is crazy. The shuffle back for cost effect target comes up so often. I'm always able to bring back something from grave, get another interruption. It combos well with Maiden. You use either Master or Sage, target Maiden summon 1 back, you get into your synchro plays super easily. With this, you can summon back Blue Eye Spirit from grave and have a graveyard negate. They can't summon 2 monsters at the same time. This, you summon Jet from deck, which just stops Rizal in its tracks. You can sit on Jet Dragon and just not activate anything sometimes, and it just beats Rizal. This is cool. You kind of want to play it in this version. You really need to play it in this version. Let's not downplay it. Because it's good. Draw. Sometimes starting with it sucks, but it does come up where the graveyard effect shuffles itself back. You summon a Blue Eyes from grave, and then you put your opponent on. All right, I'm gonna beat you down with Blue Eyes. So this card is crazy. I really love opening this card. Even if it's like you have multiple starters in hand, this guy's good because he's an extender from hand as well. He's a starter and an extender. You can go normal summon, link 1 for Spirit, chain 1, chain 2, chain block your Spirit. If they imprint your Spirit, you can send a different card. You can send a Blue Eyes. You can get a brick out of deck. If you have extenders, you can keep playing. It's
Yeah,
it's
and
really
it's
good.
nice to make hard make crimson with it, as you were telling me about.
Super versatile to use this. If you have a Blue Eyes on field, effect, special summon itself, you can modulate levels. You can hard make Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate so it doesn't get destroyed on end phase. You can make Crimson Dragon, search, and then continue playing. Because sometimes Crimson Dragon, search, Synchro Rumble, Summon Maiden, Effective Sage, or Effective Master Engrave target, and then chain her effect, it gets you into your level 12 synchro plays. And most of the time in that scenario, your opponent's on like low resources from just trying to stop you. This deck is super greedy, is how I would describe it. But this card's crazy and pure. Obviously in Primite they play Barrel over this, but we're playing pure. We're in it to play for the soul of Blue Eyes. All right. You can play the effect link, but I just wanted to play this because this is Ritual, yeah. You need to play the Ritual to summon Magia. Like First Dead, BLS. It's just the nicest version of a Ritual I had. I was like, I'm playing it. Chaos Max, I did a lot of testing with it. It's not as good because you got to play Ravine instead. So this is just for Magia. You can search it. It's a discard.
Yeah, at worst, it's just a free discard off of prayers or something.
But it's a brick. 2 Blue Eyes. I wouldn't play any more than this. I wouldn't play any less. 1 Jet. Jet is crazy. Jet's crazy.
This is the Jet truther here, guys.
Jet is so good against Rizal. Because Rizal, when you're playing against them, like, a lot of times people make the mistake of going, like, chaining effects to stop them. You can just, like, summon this with, like, your synchros that protect, and it's like, okay, find a way to get out of over this. And they usually don't, which is great. And then the Jet start of damage step effect to protect. If it lives a turn after using its effect to summon itself, it just kind of steamrolls. It works really well with AFD. AFD will pop. If this is Engrave, it just summons itself back. You can make seals, or you can go into your synchro plays. If you have another tuner. But yeah, you play these guys. There are definitely some bricks, but the only losses I had today were against Mermail, because I didn't open any hand traps and they just hand ripped me. Game 1 and 2. Game 3 I made Magia plus like Jet Dragon, and it was just way too much. They couldn't beat me. OTK. And my only other loss was just because of misplays. Like, that was literally it. Was misplays, but I definitely had that game in the bag. But I fumbled because, my first major event with this deck. Like, it takes more practice, and that was the practice I needed. Rumble, you search off Crimson Dragon. Gateway, you search off AFD, you gain 1,000, you play in time. Mausoleum, you search off of your Link 1. You want to play 3 of these. You could play it too, you could argue to play it too, but it's just so good. This got ashed so many times today, but it's the graveyard effect is what I wanted. To equip the vanilla Blue Eyes Ultimate, which is just to make Magia. Play 1 Roar, 1 Ultimate, 1 Majesty, 1 True Light. Couple bricks, but drawing these isn't a problem because then you don't have to search them most of the time, which is nice. This obviously is your star searcher. You have 3 targets for three of them, but usually you're able to set one of these off of this, and it's crazy. If you want to play low to the ground, you could go Wishes, search Majesty with a Veiler. You have 2 interruptions there, and it won me a couple games doing that. Just when I went like Talents, Look at Hand, they had so much, I was like, okay, I'll just play for interruption instead of playing into Nib. So this is like all the main, like the engine. Like from here, I wouldn't change anything if you want to play Magia. But the hand traps and stuff, it's completely up to you. For myself, I played 2 Nib, 3 Ash, 2 Veiler, 3 Fua. Fua's crazy. When you draw it, you start drawing or you stop them. Several times today, I dropped Fua loss. They just passed, and I went, okay, Magia plus 4K direct attack. Okay, you didn't have enough to stop me. You didn't commit. So that's the hand trap monsters right here. And you'll see later on, a lot of times I sided these out. I sided 2, 1, 3, and this would be my lineup for cross out. Because if you know you're going first, you want to play cross out, which is it's crazy. Cross out talents, fucking all the going first blowouts.
What are you doing? And he goes,
so that's the monsters. Called by talents. I play 3 talents, 3 droplet. So this is the spells. I was playing against Rizal, testing against it. I wasn't getting enough results with just hand traps. Like I would hand trap them, they'd still make detonator, and then I would just lose.
And I was telling this guy to not play the droplets. I thought the droplets made no sense in this deck, but apparently he was at least cooking up Rizal, and we were going into this event thinking that was going to be our hardest matchup.
I did not lose to Rizal once. Like I didn't drop a single match to Rizal.
That's just so weird.
Droplet, crazy. Just negate the detonator. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna out it. I'm not gonna out it until I have a response to Eclipse in the grave. And then at that point you just gotta deal with like Cross, maybe an Imperm, maybe an Ash. They're not gonna nib their board. If they do, okay, I'm gonna keep playing. Like you didn't nib at the right time most of the time because people don't know where to nib when you're playing pure. They're gonna wait till you get your synchro plays, but by then I already have Magia, bro. Like you're not.
Yeah, you get an actual negate to stop nib, unlike all the other Blue Eyes decks.
You're not stopping me, bro. Talents, crazy. Talents look at hand. Talents take. Talents draw. You can take an XZ's attack, make Zeus over it. Look at their hand when you get drolled. Look at their hand. Get rid of their starter. That won me a game. The final game of the day, actually, it won me. I ripped his starter and then Secret Villaged him, and that was it. That was the game. I didn't see Called By, but you don't cut.
Yeah, I wish I saw Called By.
Never cut Called By. Talents at 3, crazy. I wouldn't. You got to play going first and going second cards. This is just good going first. If I'm going second, sometimes I'll just side 2 out and play with Fula and have it because I wouldn't want to draw multiple. Droplet, I would side 1 out and I'd play with 2 just to fit side deck cards in. But Droplet saved the day so many times that don't cut this. Don't play this card. Don't cut this card. If you're going against Detonator and you can negate it, you win. You usually win because the problem with this deck was you would hand trap them and then you'd start your plays with like 2 or 3 cards in hand and they would go pop, 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 and then okay, I just lose. 2 Purge because it conflicts with Ash, so you'd rather see an Ash than a Purge. But if you see Purge, you can start like looping it with Tyrant Dragon, which is really good. Imperm, I was playing no traps for a little while, and I realized, okay, that's wrong. Like I'm just gonna play these because sometimes Imperm plus Dominus Purge is enough to just stop a turn.
Yeah, especially if you can Imperm first and then pop whatever they're trying to use off the Purge. Now that you got Trap Engrave.
But, and again, the Tyrant Dragon setting back at end of damage step is just completely invaluable. Like, you would never... I wouldn't play anything over. I wouldn't play, like, Twin Burst, anything. Just Tyrant Dragon makes these cards way better. Like, these cards are good on their own. Tyrant Dragon makes them that much better. Okay. We're going to go over the extra deck. Now, be warned. This is not a list for brokies. If you don't got money, I don't know what you're doing clicking on this. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is, all right?
Better go buy some Terminal Revenge. Hope you get lucky.
You better hope, all right? I play 2 Spirit with Eyes of Blue. So I was playing 1 for a while just because you wanted to link, but it came up so often where you wanted 2. And playing 2 today was...
Yeah, it's the perfect ratio of the card.
I wouldn't play any less or any more. Seals came up a few times. It was good, really good.
The best end board piece.
Yeah, you got to be good with technical play because, like some of my interactions were like, I had to use a Crimson Dragon targeting my opponent's XZs and then also bounce something so they couldn't stop, or like force something out. And if you don't know how to use Seals right, you're gonna fuck up. And it's just going to be like kind of lame because you can summon at best a Jet Dragon from deck if you didn't get it, and that's alright. Protect your stuff, but most of the time you're just using this for the bounce, and I summoned it maybe 2 or 3 times today because I'm going for Magia. I'm going for balls to the wall Magia, level 12 synchros, and then back row, and it's like, you're not going to stop me. But seals, great for if you want to play low to the ground. Like I said, say you Talon's looking at your opponent's hand, they have 2 nibs. All right, let's get rid of your engine piece and just play low to the ground. Zeus, Talon's take, and then attack, slap Zeus on it. Great. It's just...
It's a good idea.
I already explained it. There it is. Play it if you want. You don't have to. You want to play... This card's crazy. Spirit. One of the most well-aged cards of all time. This card aged so well. Not once per turn for it to summon. And I play a few targets for it. Some stuff you can make hard. Some stuff you don't have to. So, like, in other decks, you're kind of restricted to only using these to make those things. In this deck, you're not. Because you can modulate levels. You can hard summon stuff. And unlike other decks, which... So, you definitely need to play this at 3. If you're not, that's why you're not topping. You're level 12. One of the level 12s you summon. Let's just look at the targets real quick. So Lightstorm Dragon. This card is crazy. I didn't ask the judge. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I didn't need it. If like BLS or Ultimate counted as a target for the +1. So, but usually just 2 of your vanillas engraved makes this a pop 3, which is insane. And then also if it's destroyed, it resets a trap, which can be activated if you have a normal, which usually you do. And it was just insane because you can use this, get your normal back, and then you can activate it. So you can use Ultimate Fusion twice if you wanted to. So you needed it for Tyrant. You can then make Magia still. It's a little bit of work, but it happens. It happened on me games. Card's crazy. You should be playing this if you're playing Blue Eyes. Crimson Dragon. Crazy. You know you can target your opponent's synchro monsters with this?
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
I went summon against a Centurion player. Effect search. They went negate. I went chain target. Summon. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Is he over here? Where's Cipher? Oh, he's right
We
here.
haven't even shown Cipher yet. There he is.
Cipher. And then I summoned Cipher, and it's like, okay, can you get over this? Because I'm gonna start negating and destroying all your important stuff. This card's crazy. We'll come back to that. AFD. AFD is crazy. So you can summon this, and usually they're gonna wait till the end of main to nib. It happens so many times. No one was hitting this. I was going effect, destroying Mausoleum, searching, summoning Jet Dragon. Oh shit! Searching Jet Dragon if I needed to, or summoning Jet Dragon if I needed to from grave, which normally I would just to make seals if I wanted to. And then you go activate Gateway to Chaos, search BLS. You know, it's crazy. And you can, and usually I was using Master Engrave, sending this to summon a Blue Eyes from grave, so I have a level 8 because this level's weird, level 7. You could summon Neo Kaiser from hand and increase its level by 1, and then make Crimson Dragon if you needed to. It didn't come up, but I know it has in the past. So I know I keep that in mind whenever I have those cards. Never came up today. We already went over Crimson. So these two, they're a pair. These are buddies. You want to keep them together at all times. Spirit Ultimate, he's cool. You summon him off, Spirit. You just cheat him out, and then you summon this off of Crimson, targeting this, and this protects it from the end phase destruction. So you're just chilling there with these guys who are protected once. On your opponent's turn, you got an Omni on field, and then you have a monster negate, and you got to use these right. You can't just first thing your opponent activates negate.
Don't just click yes on everything.
Yeah, you gotta read what your opponent's doing. Like holding these negates and using them on the right thing is definitely what won me most of my games, if not all of them. When I summon these guys, let's get to this the goo. So we got this Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. This is just an engine requirement. You just equip this. I had people ask me, so what does Neo Ultimate protect against? I goes, equip this. It doesn't. It's not going to protect a damn thing here. This, sometimes just summoning this, dude, 34, attack everything, reset a trap, unaffected by traps.
Just can win the game
This
on
card's
its own.
crazy. It's just another smaller boss monster you have, and resetting Purge with an Imperm Engrave, or resetting Imperm, just, it's super useful. I talked about it earlier in the deck list. I wouldn't cut this for the world. And then here it is. Click off now, brokies, if you haven't already. Magia. We played Magia. I summoned this every match. Every game it came out, I won. Pay to win.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh's pay. You want to say Yu-Gi-Oh's pay to win? I don't care. Broke ass, get out of my face. I summoned this. No one knows what this card does too either. They'll be like, oh yeah, it's a Omni Negate. I'm like, no, it negates one spell, trap, and monster, and they'll go, okay. Effects, I'll go negate. They'll go Chain Imperm. I'll go negate. They'll go, okay, talents, negate. There's 3 cards out of your hand. What else do you have? And then, honestly, almost every time I had this summon, it was paired with these guys, and then a Jet Engrave. So if something did get destroyed,
losing at that point,
it was just like, okay, on resolution of the negate, summon Jet. Now, not only do you have to destroy everything twice, this also protects them. So you got to destroy this twice, and then you've got to destroy these guys twice. So many times today did my opponent go Duster, Lightning Storm, and I went, that's fine. Like, it's not going to do anything. And then it would destroy like the back row because they had like 2 or something, like Duster plus Harpies, and I went, okay, I'm gonna summon Jet Dragon, and now not only are these guys still protected, but now there's another layer of protection. You can't get over this. I would hold this. I wouldn't just first thing my opponent threw out. I knew what to negate, and I wasn't just throwing it out. You're not gonna just copy this list and be able to replicate its results unless you practice the deck, know the deck, and know what to hit against your opponent. But yeah, here it is, Magia. I don't think I've seen any other lists playing Magia and top. I could have done better today if I didn't misplay in that last match, but that's on me. And we know for the future we're gonna do better, and we're only gonna do better from there.
Anything you would change about the list at all, or
Would I change? I was pretty happy with everything. Maybe Zeus. It didn't come up as much as I wanted because Droplet filled the spot of getting rid of Detonator. This could be. I might.
You play like Moonlight.
Fuck that card. I'm not playing Moonlight. I might play something spicy. I might even put Blazar back in because Blazar's crazy.
Yeah.
We won't talk about Blazar now, but that card is broken beyond belief. Side deck time. All right, let's get through this quick. Strike, 2 strike. This will win you games. You can reset it off Tyrant. It's not paying half your life points. It's really good. Better than Judgment in some scenarios because you already have the protection from your back row, from like Jet and fucking Zipper. I did not play Malice today, but we respected it. And when I do play Malice, I do thrash on them. Lancia. No explanation there.
Yep.
You guys know what Lancia does. If you don't, why are you watching this? It's gonna look a little weird. 1 Droll, 1 Ogre, and now it's gonna make sense. Cross out. Going first. You heard me talk about earlier. Siding on all those hand traps and stuff. It's because you want to put cross out in when you know you're going first. I played against Blue Eyes Primite. I held the cross out because he nibbed me, and I was still able to make Magia plus Jet Dragon, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna set this and wait till his turn and see what he does. He set 2, and then on my turn with a Typhon, he set 2 with a Typhon, so I couldn't activate Magia. On draw phase, I went Majesty to try and pop 2 of his cards, which was the Typhon and Load. He went chained his own Majesty. And I was like, that's fine, because Jet Dragon protected Magia. He went chain Imperm targeting Jet Dragon. I went cross out on Imperm. And that just won the game. And he still tried to pop Magia for some reason. And I was like, you know what, Jet protects. That's why you tried to Imperm it. And he was like, oh no. But this did come up. My last match, I was putting my opponent on Habit. I went activate Secret Village, normal summon. Let's see what you got. And I was like, either you got it or you don't right here. But But let's go back a little bit. Yeah, Ogre. You want to cross out Ogre. It's crazy. This also won me a game when I drew it. Droll, if you draw it, cool. This can be searched if you draw one of your field spells or if you draw one of your bricks, like BLS or the field spell. So these don't go in tangent, but this is just on its own crazy against a lot of decks. Secret Village.
And you can make Spirit Link off of Troll.
Yeah, it happened before. I had to normal summon this, link it off because it's level 4 lower spellcaster, and then Secret Village with Maiden. It's crazy. Duster. This did win me games, drawing into a Fua or just hard opening it or drawing it for turn. I destroyed 6 spell and trap cards from a Rizal player. It was like 2 cross out Imperm, Dimensional Fissure, and Rizal Cross.
Fissure, gross.
I don't know why I was playing Fissure, but this literally cooked and won the game. I was like, please don't have Judgment, please don't have Judgment. And it destroyed 6 back row, and I just went, okay, on res, I'm going to go Droplet and negate your Detonator. Now I win. This card, crazy card. So if you're in the mirror, you can negate, banish face down. It comes up with against so many things. In the mirror, if you don't want to banish face down, you can go, like say I was playing against Centurion. On my turn, he tried to Crimson Dragon. I went chain, target, negate, summon Neo Kaiser Seahorse from deck, Light Dragon, and then I full comboed off of that because Neo Kaiser activates Engrave. So Metaltronus is crazy. You can also cross out it because it's really powerful right now. It's basically like a better Imperm sometimes. It can be ashed, but you're going to waste your ash on that? You're going to use your ash on this? All right. I hope you got enough to stop everything else. I'm going to be honest with you. That's the deck profile.
All right.
This is literally me. I'm just like that guy from Drive, but I don't have a car, so I walk everywhere.
Yeah, probably with all those QCR hand traps and everything.
Spent all my money on the QCRs, brother. That's
all right. Any closing statements about the event?
Once I can get a hold of Ian.
no comment really. I don't want to say anything mean. So I tried to keep a positive energy the entire time, and I feel like that willed into existence my good hands, and I overall had a great time. If you're in the Skagit County, or if you're in Burlington or Marysville, come to Docking Bay 93 and buy some product from our man Dan. Come here. This is where we play. We have locals on Sundays at 2 p.m. Don't show up late. We'll be mad. I'll be mad. I'm telling you. Overall, I had a great time. I can't wait to get it back out with this deck again at the 3v3 with my boy Tone, my boy Jaren. We're gonna do well. We've been practicing.
A team of all 3 Magia players, right?
All 3 Magia players. Y'all better have Ghost Reaper and your own copy of Magia, or we're winning. Be prepared, okay? I'm coming for it. All right. All right. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you. Hope to see you in the future. Thanks. That's all I gotta say.